What do you want me to do?
I want you to meet somebody. Just for once, just do something. We'll be right back.
I produce a show called Indiana Expeditions, which is a kids science show. It's kind of like Dirty Jobs meets Bill Nye. You know, we go out with this crazy dude named Rick Crosland and have fun telling the story of science around the state. Basically, my main goal with the show is to try and get kids to realize that this is awesome stuff, you know? So when you're learning about the formulas in math, or you're learning about the basic principles of science, sometimes you don't connect that to a race car. That's what we want to do, and that's what our goal is to try and make sure that kids realize at the right age, at the young enough age, that it's like, hey, if I learn this could connect me to something that's really awesome. Well, this is entomologist Tom Turpin. We actually featured him in our Creepy Crawly Science show. So he was one of the guys that showed us around the entomology department, I guess, at Purdue. And he's out here. I'm just kind of wanting to do a quick little interview with him. It's not on here. All right, we're in trouble. Well, we packed light and didn't bring our batteries from the van, but luckily the kind of guys Rick knows, they just have batteries in their pockets. So thanks for the batteries, Warren.
Hey, I'll be with you in a little bit.
All right, yeah, let's just pick out a couple of people to talk to, but we have to leave by 3. We're coming up with 4 segments that are kind of like bundles. Our topics are, robotics competitions, high altitude ballooning, science fairs, and building a forest. The robotics story is about robotics competitions. There's a team and you develop a robot that does a function, and the robotics organization comes up with what is that going to be. Schools around the state will come up with a robot, they come up with their own design, they come up with their own way of controlling it. It's really neat to see what these kids can come up with. With each one of those topics, we cover the subject where we find an example of what, that happening. We tell the, like little 5-minute story that's snappy, but then we go a little bit deeper and we try and do a how-to video. How can you be a part of doing something like this? Something that teachers can use as well. One of the main goals right now is to increase STEM learning, which STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. It's projected that we'll be really short on people to fill positions in the future in STEM jobs. Not everybody's in a lab. You're not always like working with beakers and stuff. There are some real cool things to do within science. You can be outdoors working out in the forest. You can be flying airplanes. So basically our goal is to show kids that science can be fun and that science is for everyone.